Alright guys, I think we got one more video out here and then we're done. We're gonna head on to the truck because I just got out to go pee. I noticed I'm the only one left in this building. Everybody left. What the hell, man? It's 7 o'clock, dark as hell. I had to go outside to pee. But as a former owner-operator, as a former individual who had his own authority, did a whole lot of repairs, y'all know what that repair situation is about, man. And anybody really that got common sense can tell some fishy things be going on out here at these mechanic shops. Now, I try to look some videos on YouTube to see, y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about, but majority, I didn't really spend that many time, especially now that I know I'm damn near the only one left in this building. So I got to make it to the truck, but I got Wi-Fi in here, free Wi-Fi. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So the videos I'm able to find is regular cars. But what I want you to do is realize if they're doing this to regular cars, what are the diesel mechanics doing to the semi trucks? What are they doing to the semi trucks? What kind of ride are we being taken into? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and start this. Y'all watch it. While we're watching it, we can discuss it. But I just want y'all to watch. We got to start paying attention to these things. Yeah, they got caught right-handed on HD. Let's get it.
React. Stephanie Wash is making the drive that every vehicle owner dreads. A visit to the auto mechanic to fix a problem under the hood. But in this case, Stephanie is actually an ABC News producer, and her Infiniti SUV has been equipped with an optional accessory.
Now, if y'all notice, this is we're talking about 2020 on ABC. I don't know what year it is, but undercover investigation on repair, shop, fraud, and dishonesty, okay? This is regular cars. You already know when it comes to 18-wheeler, just multiply everything by 4 or 5 times. Okay? If it costs them $20, it's going to cost us $100 to do whatever it is, okay?
By doing unnecessary repairs.
You're a bit at the mercy of whoever's opening up your hood and looking at it.
Joe the mechanic should know. He's been fixing cars for more than 40 years. We've agreed to put him in a disguise with Hollywood makeup and not use his real name. In exchange, Joe agreed to tell 2020 about the dirty little secrets of his trade. Joe says special names for these transactional transgressions, like gravy work, which means billing the customer for much more time than a repair job actually takes.
Like a brake job. Most shops will charge an hour and a half to turn the rotors, put pads on. If you're good and got good equipment, you can do it in 20 or 30 minutes. That's great.
You're doing it in less time, or you're getting extra money for it.
That's right.
Joe says another inside trick that some mechanics use is the so-called wallet flush, where a routine oil change can turn into something much more expensive.
An $18 oil change. Well, they lose money on that. The idea is to get you in so they can sell you the coolant flushes, trans flushes, power steering flushes. That's where the money is.
In other words, if you're flush with cash, get ready to be hosed.
It's real easy to check the transmission fluid. This is actually very clean, but I've seen recommendations for flushes on fluid that looks like this.
Joe says what drives all of this is the tiny profit margin at many repair shops. He says most mechanics are honest, but all too many are pressured by their bosses to push unnecessary work. He used to do it himself.
See, here's the thing, right? We all experience this. We all have gone to a shop for a damn tire change, then you find out hell is about to get loose on the other 3 tires. You all been pressured into doing all these repairs. I remember I would take Genesis in for, I don't know, like a sensor of some sort, right? Especially with this DEF nonsense, okay? One sensor, next thing you know, you're replacing everybody and their mama. Pressure. It's all about how they sell it to you. You don't do this, your ass about to be one wheel down the road going down the Appalachian Mountain somewhere, and you get scared. Instead of spending $500, now you're spending $2,500. Okay. Now I know this is for regular cars, but once again, I want to encourage you. Just imagine the ride we are being taken with these semi trucks.
Ashamed a bit to admit it, but when your boss tells you either you do it here or the door's right there, what are you going to do? I need a job. Everybody needs a job.
Getting back to the tricks of the trade, Joe says one of the most common and profitable ways to jack up a repair bill is exploiting fears over the check engine light.
There you go.
Affectionately known by some in the trade as the idiot light.
They call it the idiot light. It's right in the video. You're going to see it. That's what I was just talking about, right? That's what I was just talking about. You're in a semi truck, you see the engine light, all hell is about to break loose. It's our natural instinct to just get scared as hell when you see that engine light. First time you seen this video with you. That's crazy. They call it the idiot light.
Expensive. That's that people are afraid of the check engine light.
You see that check engine light? You say, oh my gosh, something's wrong with it. You go to the mechanic, and really, it could be anything that's happening in here, right?
Oh, yeah.
That brings us back to our hidden camera test with Stephanie and her SUV. We wanted to see if mechanics would try to take advantage of her over that so-called idiot light. But first, Stephanie takes her Infiniti to two highly rated mechanics to ensure her vehicle will be in perfect working order.
This car is road ready. Absolutely nothing wrong.
Ace mechanic Audra Forden comes up with a simple plan to test how mechanics will handle our check engine light.
So what we're going to do is disconnect the mass airflow sensor.
She simply unplugs this cord connected to the mass airflow sensor, which makes the check engine light go on. Audra says a diagnostic scan, which can cost from $50 to $100, will quickly detect the problem. We hit the road, taking Stephanie's Infiniti to auto repair shops in New York and New Jersey.
Good morning. I have an appointment.
Fixing the check engine light was a no-brainer for this shop, Quality Auto in Belleville, New Jersey. They quickly spot the problem and simply plug the cord back in. They don't even bother charging Stephanie for their time.
These people were genius. So pretty much what they did, they put a camera under the hood of where the problem is. Just so they can see these people damn honest.
Now check out what this manager tells us at the Firestone Repair Shop in Montclair, New Jersey.
Those mofos, I've done business with them.
Technician says our mass airflow sensor is filled with carbon and needs to be cleaned. He recommends.
They probably took me for a ride, y'all. Last time, not this time, but the other time I was home, the Highlander was having issues and I took it to Firestone. See, if I would have seen this video prior, I probably would have gone somewhere else. Just look at this man. Look at the glasses. You know damn well he's about to sell you some beers. just look at this man. A straight finesse 101 pose. Look at that pose, boy. Look at that. Come on, Firestone.
Fuel system cleaning for an extra $99.
The car is going to run a lot smoother, more efficient, and it will prevent this from happening again.
But our hidden camera shows the technician is able to locate what's really wrong with the car. Here, he plugs in that loose wire and closes the hood. Still, he tells us he did an extensive cleaning of that mass airflow sensor.
Did you guys clean inside there?
Yeah, I had to open that all up.
When we later contacted the shop, that manager tells us he was shocked. The corporate headquarters told us it is unacceptable to us if misleading, incomplete, or inaccurate information was presented at our Montclair location. They are investigating. That brings us to this repair shop, Monty's in North Babylon, New York.
Hi, I called. My service engine light's on.
Our hidden cameras show that Monty's fixed the actual problem seconds after opening that hood by plugging that loose wire back in. But all of a sudden, the mechanic tells our producer she should replace the entire mass airflow sensor, stripping her wallet of more than $300. They call this place the full Monty.
So pretty much $300 for them. For us, you're looking at $1,200-$1,500. That's what I'm saying. I know this is regular cost, folks, but we got to start thinking what kind of ride they're taking, man. They're taking us on these trips. especially when you're owner operator out here, man. Things ain't easy. Like I said, go to my favorite YouTube as soon as you go in, the Birdman hand rob, because they're looking at vacation. They're looking at you and me. Oh, he's an owner operator. Let's take him for a ride. See, these are all knowledge myself I should have gotten. These are all knowledge that we all need to get. At least start thinking about that. I think we just need to stay to the plan. We're going there, boom. Any extra nonsense, the answer is no. No, sir, that's not what I came in to change one tire. I don't care if the other tires are hanging on by the hair of the chinny chin chin. I'm going to wait till that hair snap and then replace it, because this right here, man, these people finesse 3 times. They are finessing. $300 for her, for you and me, $900 or $1,200.
I'm trying to scare you, but I let you know from the beginning. Those parts are expensive.
But there's good news. The mechanic then suggests a less expensive fix. He can take the sensor apart and fix it for the bargain price of $190.
You know, 190, I can remedy your problem.
When we return to pick up the vehicle, the mechanic proudly shows Stephanie their work, saying the sensor has been taken apart and fixed, and that the engine is sparkling clean to boot.
So what I did, I open it, and it goes one by one, cleaner, you know.
Okay.
I should have made the video, so I showed you the video.
Oh wait, there is video. When we check our hidden cameras, we discover that Monty's never even touched that sensor they said they would take apart. We did get a quick spray and rinse of that engine, and of course our loose wire was plugged in.
Yo, Benitez with 2020.
Time to get some answers, so we returned to Monty's for a little heart-to-heart.
You said you took apart the sensor and you actually didn't do anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know?
Of course you don't.
You want to see what the video?
Just like women, you confront their ass, that's how they
We
behave.
took it apart.
You catch a cheater in any form, that's how they're gonna act.
Every single moment. And all you did was you sprayed it.
So, you know what? You get the camera off?
He now says another mechanic did the actual work. That mechanic later told us all he did to fix the problem was plug the wire back in, and he said there must have been a break in communication. The Automotive Service Association says the majority of the service repair industry is ethical and only charges the consumer for necessary work.
Most mechanics are honest.
Our expert mechanic Audra agrees. Still, she says you should always question your estimate and get a
Damn
second
right.
opinion if you're skeptical. By the way, if you think it's only women who are vulnerable to shady mechanics, think again.
Women are preyed upon because it's assumed that they don't know anything.
Yeah.
When in fact, the dads of today don't know very much about cars either.
You're damn right we don't. I'm one of them.
Read your owner's manual.
I'm one of
A
them.
lot of problems because you would have confidence. Why do people take advantage of you? Because you don't know. Don't let them.
It's crazy.